Well, former Trump supporter Franklin Graham, and yes, I did say former supporter of Trump, Franklin Graham, saying now that America's, hope, America's chance for survival, really, the hope of the nation, the soul of the nation is at stake in Georgia. We're going to get into the details of what he had to say. Before we go any further, let me put a shout out here, guys, to Jeffrey. What did he do? He recently upped his pledge on Patreon to $10 a month. Thank you so much, my friend. That is a great blessing. Guys, if you enjoy what I do, you would like to help support the ministry, I recommend you go sign up on Patreon as little as just $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description right now gets you access to all the bonus content. Soon, it might be all the content with YouTube cracking down, giving me all kinds of warnings. Who knows how much longer I'm going to be here on the platform. So if you want not only help support what I do, but make sure you keep getting the content I've happened to disappear, then I recommend you go sign up on Patreon. Please also like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. So Franklin Graham, I mentioned this, former Trump supporter. Why am I saying this? Well, because it was just about a week or two ago that Franklin Graham decided to come out and recognize Biden. That's right. Effectively giving up on President Trump, who, he considered a friend. Trump considered him a friend, one of his biggest supporters and allies. And Franklin Graham wrote this lengthy post on social media, saying that, yes, you know what? Biden is going to be the president. That is the way that it is. There's nothing else we can do about this. He said that Trump was one of the greatest presidents the 4 years that he had. He thanked him for everything that he had done for religious liberty, but he turned his back on him. That's what he did, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't stand by his side. He wasn't willing to stick it out till the very end. You wait until the very end. You would think someone in the position of Franklin Graham's would understand that. But no, he gave up, just like all these other Republicans and fakes out there have done. And now he's saying that America's soul of America's nation rests at the stake of Georgia, these Senate runoff elections that are coming up here. And that we can't allow the Democrats to take the Senate because they're going to enact all this progressive legislation that's going to harm Christians. And that's true. That is true. Republicans do need to win, and they would only need to win just one of those races in order to make that happen. But what I didn't like about what Graham had to say here is that he said that the Senate is the last line of defense. Well, two things, really. First of all, when he's saying the Senate is the last line of defense, it's because he's already assumed that Trump is gone. Biden is president, according to Graham. Number two, we're never fully out of this. Our last line of defense is not the Senate. Maybe politically, but not spiritually. Spiritually, we have Jesus Christ. He's the one in control. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what, Franklin Graham? Why am I having to tell you this? Jesus Christ is greater than the Senate, than the House, than even the presidency. He is in control. Don't think for 1 second God can't do whatever it is that he wants to do. Democrat majority, Republican majority. Do you think he's sitting up there worried right now? You think God's sitting up there saying, oh, no, what are we going to do? We're going to potentially lose the Senate. I mean, I didn't anticipate this. No, God's not saying that. Why am I having to tell Franklin Graham this? Why am I, to some blind guy on YouTube, having to tell this to Franklin Graham? It's ridiculous. And he gave up on the president. And I can only imagine how Trump feels about that. I mean, Trump stuck with him. He did so much for this man. Probably donated a bunch of money to all of his different organizations. Samaritan's Purse, Billy Graham Evangelical Association, many others. I can only imagine how Trump feels right now. Like he's completely alone, been abandoned. I know he has the people on his side. He's got God on his side. And if that's all he had, well, that's enough. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. I'll put some more information for you here in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each, every single one of you. And I'll talk with you soon.